Hello everybody, my name is Ostentatious24 and welcome back to another mini powwow channel update, whatever. Ugh for so many reasons. Also, sorry if it sounds staticky. I'm pretty sure it's the fan in the background because I'm hot as hell. So that might be why. But just right off the bat. Oh god. Ugh for so many things. Oh. Well, for starters, I guess I should start off with that since this is kind of the point of the update video. Oh god, I'm old now. And I don't mean that. Oh yeah, I'm another year older, so I'm old now. But nope, I've hit the old. I've hit another decade of being old. I'm a wizard now, Harry. I'm freaking. Oh God, why, God, why? Let everyone grow old but me. I remember that specifically from a Friends episode because yeah, that's how old I am. Oh God. I'm still nervous about sharing my actual birthday and date, but yeah, God. At the very least, especially because you grow up being told, oh, you shouldn't share your stuff on the internet. People can steal your personal data and all that stuff, which is true. At the same time, people will do that regardless. My dad's Netflix account, Frank, even recently, and he doesn't do a lot of online stuff. Someone in Minnesota was using his account. It's like, what you do, sometimes it just happens and it's unavoidable. But at the same time, I'm still going to keep my birth date on the download. At the very least, maybe for another year. But yep, I'm 30 now. I'm 30 years old. And I was starting to feel old at 25. That's when I definitely noticed the start in my decline. Like, oh, things are changing about my body. So yeah, I'm that days old. Actually, I mean, it was started at 25, but like 26 through 28 was when I started to noticeably forget how old I was. I'm like, oh god, no, it's 29. I remembered the entire year because I'm like, oh god, next year's the big one. It's the big one. For all I know, my life is half over. Oh no, man. Oh god. Ugh. But anyways, yes, shouldn't be looking at it that way, I guess. I should be looking at it from a positive perspective. So, yes, there's going to be birthday stuff every Friday and Saturday for sure, maybe Sunday throughout August. Initially, I was going to start this back in July, either the 14th or the 24th. One of those two. The 14th because that's also when the channel ages up, technically. Technically, my first videos were two Spooky's House of Jump Scare videos in one of the M months, March or May, I can't remember which one. But my first official video, in which I count my official start to making content, was July 14th with the first episode of Mighty and Sonic Mania. That's when I first... Those were... The Spookies ones were just me testing the waters. The 14th is officially when I consider it the start of my channel. Of which, on my music channel, I upload those same Spookies things. Because I was trying to see how that worked on one versus the other. And, like, I don't know, I was testing things out. And then, I think they got likes on my music channel, but then they got dislikes on this one. I didn't even have subscribers. Yeah, I was like, wait, what's that? Wait. It's like, what the hell? It's weird. Yeah, I guess maybe if someone found, maybe they thought I was stealing content from the other one, even though it's the same. It's still me. Oh no. I was trying to figure out the workings and all that, like I said. Oh. And yeah, that's now 2 years old. Of which, there will be a bigger channel update. That was the other thing I'm bugging about. Either I need to redo it, or it's going to need a lot of cutting down, because it's an hour and 40 minutes long. And, well, I don't know. I feel like people aren't going to watch it because it's too long, one. Two, I don't know. But at the same time, it's an important channel update. I hope as many people watch it as possible, because there's going to be a lot of changes going forward. Getting rid of some things, adding some new ideas, various other things. And I don't know if that's going to air today or next weekend. Part of the problem also is, because it's long, I don't know if it keep people's attention the entire time. Because people would get bored, and I understand that. I got ADHD. I completely understand how easy it is to grow bored of things and just hang about. I don't know if I should add music to it, or sometimes I add gameplay to channel updates, but I don't know what gameplay to make. I could do Solitaire, Texas Hold'em. I don't want to do anything big like the last one I did, Charizard and Smash Brothers Melee. It felt like it was a little too conflicting of mediums, because I could have made that its own video. And I plan on doing the same with Sonic and Wolf, the other exclusive Akari, something like that, build for Melee. It felt like it was forcing too many elements together, and if people are there for the channel update, it might turn them off that. Or if people are there for just the Smash Brothers, then they have to hear me talk the entire time, right? It's about stuff that's not relevant to the gameplay. Various other things. I don't know. But it is the last channel update that I'm going to do. Not that anything bad's happening. It's just, again, I'm going through a restructure. I'll explain in that. I won't get into that here because I get into that in that video. And if I talk about it too much, it'll drag this one on too long. Probably next weekend rather than today, just so I have more time to work on it and various other things, trailers I need to work on. God, I forgot what I was talking about before that. I got sidetracked and then off on another tangent, even though I planned on talking about that. Right. Oh, right, birthday. Yes. Okay. So initially it was gonna start the 14th or the 24th. The birthday stuff and the celebration of the channel, and summer ideas of bringing back series I didn't end and I'm in the middle of, such as Amnesia the Dark Descent, Chrono Trigger, etc. Red Rescue Team's finally returning for the second arc. Oh, that one was intentional. The others were unfortunate accidents of me cutting the series midway. But yeah. Part of the problem with that was me getting sick for a week and a half starting on July 4th. To which then it just threw off various other projects I was in the middle of, and then because of the various projects I was in the middle of back in May getting delayed because of personal real world shenanigans, and then Mighty Mania May got delayed by a month, and I still have videos for that I need to upload. Not many, just finishing Sonic R and then the summer Mania / Generation thingamajigger like I did last year. Different theme, but basically the same setup. I won't spoil it. Last year was Greek themed. This year's different. And then the slideshow recapping all the games I played for Mania May 3, and that's basically it. Yeah, so yeah, that's all sorts of messes because of various elements throughout the past 3 to 4 months. So yes, instead of partially through July and partially through August like I did last year, birthday stuff's going to be all of August. Maybe I'll leak into September a little bit, but then other series are also going to kick off. I won't spoil. I have a trailer planned for one of them in particular. We'll kick off in September. And yeah, most of the birthday stuff will be delegated to Friday, Saturday, possibly Sunday, depending on how many videos I want to throw out. Shovel Knight's going to be one of them, and a couple other things here and there. More Fire Emblem slideshows and some Fate Grand Order stuff, possibly birthday things, and maybe another series I really love that I kick off. Maybe I'll finally get around to Super Hard Wario Land 4 like I've promised ever since frickin' March. I said I'd get around to after I finished Wario Land 1, and I still haven't. I'm just so nervous about learning how to stream and stuff, and it's just, that's the biggest reason, is worrying about streaming and trying to figure out how that works, and worrying about, I don't want my face to be shown, I'm shy, I'm scared, but yeah, that's part of the plans for August and September, and then I do want to do more horror stuff in general too, even before October, but then yes, we get into that stuff and various other things. I don't think I'm going to count it as a birthday thing, but I do want to pick up She's a Mermaid again and continue that and finally finish that, especially since I'm in the middle of so many other visual novels. Finish The Non-Existence of You and Me, of which I got one more kind of combined video for that and Slay the Princess that I won't spoil. Sometime soon. Even though I've finished both of those series up, unless people want more. I have one more video that's just going to be a fun video. Music related and stuff. I'll tease that, I guess. House of Fata Morgana's picking up for Thursday until we finish it. And then, I mean, Red Rescue Team's, I guess, kind of a birthday thing. There's going to be one episode specifically, which might... The Red Rescue Team's going to be on Mondays, but there's one episode in particular that I want to do because I love this legendary so much. That, and maybe a second one depending on how fast we get to that story that I don't want to spoil just yet. But, if I happen to get those one or two done, they will probably air Friday alongside Shovel Knight. If not another series or two that I kick up to celebrate my birthday. And the channel's birthday and all sorts of stuff. I thought about Sonic Advance 2, because I love that game so much. I thought about this while I was mowing and listening to Sonic music. Mowing's cathartic. It's like meditation for me. I listen to just music and just daydreaming. But yeah, if I want to do Sonic Advance 2, that means playing Sonic Advance 1, and I do not like Sonic Advance 1. So I'm probably going to end up saving the Advance trilogy for next year, do the Advance 1 at some point before that point, and then I could save Advance 2 or 3 to coincide with my birthday next year, because I like those two. Advance 1's just too... It's just too slow for me, and it's just not fun. at least in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of Advance 1, which is why I can't wait for, if you saw the Christmas demo thing back during Mania May, there's a fan remake of the entire trilogy, but starting with Advance 1. That's been in the works at least a year, I think. Can't wait till that drops. So yeah, I guess that's basically it. There will be 2 to 3 trailers, maybe a voting thing depending on how I kick that series off, those series. But I guess that's basically the plans for August and part of September. And then yeah, birthday stuff every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending on how I rearrange the schedule, and then go back to 1 video a day at some point, and a couple other massive changes that, again, I won't get into here. I should probably cut here. I'm just trying to make sure I covered my bases right now. Otherwise, I guess I'm done with this, so... Oh, it's not for my birthday because I hate monkeys. But I do like the game. I might kick off. I don't think I talked about this in the channel update too, because I keep forgetting about it, but I want to tackle it because Donkey Kong Bonanza Ramses or whatever released recently. I was like, I should play DK64. It's been a long time. I enjoy that game, and it's got a spooky level that I could coincide with Halloween, so that might kick off sometime in August or September. And I don't think I talked about that in the big channel update. Shovel Knight. I'm not going to count Shantae and the Pirate's Curse as a birthday thing, but that's going to pick back up. Although I do love that game. I don't know. I'm still trying to think of 2 other big series I want to do to celebrate my birthday. I can't think of anything. At least one other. At the very least one other series that I really love. That I could probably get through at a timely pace like Shovel Knight. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. So yeah, but if something else happens, it'll be either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, alongside Shovel Knight and various other small videos from various other franchises. Again, Fire Emblem Heroes, or Konosuba, or Fake Grand Order, various other things. But yeah, she's Aqua, and yeah, her birthday's sort of close to mine. Close, you could say. Within a week or 2 of mine. Whether that's 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after, I'm not telling, at least yet. I'd like to... If my information ends up getting out there, it's not a big deal. I'm just nervous about being out there. That's also why I don't do face cam. I want to keep myself intact as much as possible. But I know at the same time, being a content creator, it's an inevitability. It's very likely to happen. That's why I haven't streamed Wario Land 4 yet. I'm nervous that my face will pop up on the camera, so I've got to get like a scarf or a mask or something to wear just in case my camera on the computer pops up and oh no, there's my face, oh no. I like to hold on to that as much and as long as I possibly can, just because I'm shy and I'm nervous and I'm afraid and a bubble-blowing baby. Oh... It's not that I mistrust you, my subscribers, but anybody in the world could just pop in and do that stuff, right? Hopefully you understand. Hopefully, I'm sorry. I'm not being more forthcoming with myself, I guess. But at the very least, you know my age. I guess. I don't know. Ugh. I was just thinking about something. Ugh. 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 At the same time, that means you could probably figure out what year I was born. Ugh. Which. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, stop it. Oh, I'll dig myself a bigger grave. BS. Happy birthday to me, I guess, and anyone that has a birthday close by or happens to share the same day as me, even though I'm not saying what day that is. I hope you have a lovely birthday, birth night, birth evening, dusk, dawn, birth week, month, whatever celebration you may do. Mine was kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of depressing. It wasn't bad. It's just kind of depressing to think about in hindsight. Because I was busy staying up all night, working on those videos, especially the Corrin one. That took all night. It took all night. It was up right at 7 when it needed to be, and that's when I was awake, was 7 a.m. on my birthday. I was up all night working on it since, what was it, 11 p.m.? Oh my god. Ugh. The night before, I spent all night working on that. And the Shovel Knight video. I was going back and forth trying to figure out which one do I want to upload first, which one do I don't know. But the Shovel Knight one was actually much quicker and easier to, despite being longer. It took maybe 5 minutes at most, but the male Corrin one took hours, and then I'm going to bed right as it's uploading. Oh. And then I had my alarm set. I woke up at 12:30, and then just I got like 4 hours of sleep because I was just laying there for an hour, possibly not falling asleep, even though I knew I was tired. Stupid insomnia. Ugh. And then I was visiting my dad, who also had to take my younger brother back home that day, so there wasn't celebration there at that house for me. That took several hours, 3 to 7. So in the end, during that 4-hour period, I just laid on the couch and napped with my dad's yellow lab, Charlie, silly boy. I ended up falling asleep, but he just fell asleep right next to me on the couch for that entire time. I was like, well, if that doesn't tell me I'm old, I don't know what does. Oh god, oh no, oh god, oh no. It wasn't bad. I've had worse birthdays. It's just depressing to think about. That's all I really did was nap and sleep basically the entire day after spending hours of non-stop work. At the very least, I had a good dinner with him. No cake, but a good dinner at least. Then I sat there watching some show. I don't remember what show. He just has some sort of cop show usually on the TV. NCIS. Hawaii 5-0. Various shows like that, right? That's what he's into. And I think meanwhile I was doing more work on YouTube videos. But I enjoy doing that as well. I have a lot of fun making them. Especially those ones involving art like the Corrin one. It's not that I'm upset I wasted so much time. I greatly enjoyed it. Oh, it's just depressing to think about that. My day was work and sleep. It's kind of funny in a way. Maybe it's not depressing. Maybe it's just funny. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I could throw that out there. If you have any ideas for me playing some sort of games during the big channel update, let me know in the comments. I thought about Mario Kart too, especially I could do Double Dash. Is that the name? The GameCube one. I greatly enjoy that. It's been a long time since I played that. It'd be something simple and doesn't feel like it's too conflicting like Smash Brothers, at least in my opinion. I don't know. If you have any ideas for games for me to play while that happens, probably end up re-recording it. This is going on longer than I thought, so I'm gonna cut myself off here. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy the stuff I've planned going forward. Whether it's birthday related or summer related or whatever else I may do. I hope you had a lovely birthday. If yours is near mine again, have another one. Happy birthday. Oh, the regular show. Today's gonna be okay, because we're celebrating your birthday. Happy birthday to you, Jimothy. I don't know. Come on, let's celebrate. I don't know. So, with that said, I should cut myself off here, otherwise I'll keep going on forever. It's gone on way too long. It's longer than 10 minutes like I planned. So, with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day and evening. And until next time, whatever it is I may do, I hope to see you then. Farewell!